It is the last week before Christmas. And I just arrived home not too long ago. And it's time to wind down. It's Friday night, but I don't know, other than dancing ballet with Cardi B, I'll just be listening to some soothing music, watching some Christmas shows on Hallmark or, whatever channel that, I like Christmas movies. And since I am here and cooling out by myself on Friday night, Huzzy should be here with me, but I guess that is for next week. So it's just me and the television and my hot chocolates. Yeah? And the time is just so tiring though. I'm wondering how is everybody else coping and how are you all feeling? The thing is, it will soon be over. The time is gonna pass, and we're gonna say, "Oh, I wish it was a little longer." That's what a lot of people always say. When Christmas is over, they're like, "Chrissy, we want it again. We want it again. Can we get it again?" And so we have to wait one whole year before we get Christmas again. So we just have to make the most of it, guys, and just have as much fun as you can while it lasts, because it's like everything is so busy, 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 and then you have to. It's like a challenge. It's like a Christmas challenge. That's what it feels like to me, you know. And because of the COVID stressor on top of it, it makes the challenge so much harder, because you have to go out and intermingle, because that's what Christmas is about: community socialization, reflecting on God. Remember God's birthday, Christmas Day, and the whole nativity scene and the whole stories that is made up around the Christmas, and sharing time and involving in community and helping each other and looking out for one another. It's just a whole kind of Christian concept, because that's what Christianity teaches us, that we should share with each other and we should help. Sharing does not mean you take up everything you have and give away to somebody. Whatever you have, it's what you can afford to share. You share with a person. Yeah, and that's what kindness is. That's what love is. Caring, being patient with one another. You can't be. You shouldn't be bullying, because it's such a stressful time. So we're all forced into pressuring each other, pressuring one another to do things that they might not be able to can do on time, because the whole the amount of people that comes out to do this whole socialization of Christmas time is like a crowd. It's like a crowd. So everything slows down. It's like we're moving in baby steps going, to get to where we need to go. So it's not like we're going to be able to move as fast as we would like to, or we would used to, because we might just meet in an accident or something might just happen. But we can slowly but surely, patiently take our time to get to where we need to get to. And that is a reflection of love, because love is patience. Yeah, love is caring, love is kind, and it's all that comes all under the activities of Christmas. So Christmas is a time for love, and if you can look on it that way, you won't feel so burdened and pressured and depressed and everything, because you have some other people like, Chrissy, I'm not doing it, I don't know how to do this, it's hard and it's pressuring me and it's making me depressed. I'm like, no, you're trying too hard. All you have to do is reflect on love. Yes, and what love is. And true love is, it calls for us to be patient, it calls for us to be kind. It calls for us to be caring. It calls for us to be thoughtful also. So, therefore, you're going to empathize with another person, see what they are going through in a situation and meet them halfway. You can't go and expect them to meet you the whole way, because sometimes they have their duties and their activities to do as well. So it's where and when they are available, and you make yourself available, and then you come together. But that does not mean they're ignoring you. It's that because of the Christmas demand on everything that's happening around them, it's hard for them to grab to the phone or to grab to this and grab to that to do all of that. By the time they finish what they're doing to go answer the phone hang up. And then when you look now, sometimes some people have credits on the phone, and for them to dial you back, the credit is finished, so they would have to go out now to go buy a credit to call you back. And then what happens next? There's a Christmas a little bit more relaxing, a little bit more fun, a little bit more understanding, and the depression will lift. Right, guys? It's a happy time. Be happy. I love it, right? And sometimes I'm like, oh, is it going to end? It's going to end. Oh, no. I have some people who are like that too, who come around and say, Chris, we want it a little longer. So we have so many different variety of people who, enjoy all the attention that Christmas gives and calls us to give to each other, because it's also calls for family time too. Under normal circumstances, sometimes you're so busy that you don't even have time out with the family, and Christmas kind of forces us as well to remember our family, to even stop by, call, or say, hi, you okay? You have dinner, you have lunch. We have dinner, we have lunch, we'll share something with you. And all those little activities of, oh boy, I'm overwhelmed with the children and stuff like that, coming together as a family, you get free babysitters for that day, or for a little time, because you can pool it, and it's like the same thing. If you have to go out into the crowd and it's so much crowd, you can meet up with each other at a certain spot, and then you do like a carpooling thing. Everybody goes in one vehicle to go out and do the shopping, instead of everybody going out in separate cars, and then when you get to your destination there's no parking space, and then you're like, oh no, this is frustrating, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. No, is that it's good to pool it, take the time out, and take the time. What I do when I go out and the car parks are so full, sometimes it's good to just circle around and wait a little, give them time, and then before you know it, someone gets through, someone leaves, and then you get your space available to park too. So Christmas is just one of those fun times when everybody comes out and have all the teeth them to, when them ready, you all put money in your pocket, and when you look in the crowd, them pick the money out your pocket. So you have to be careful with that too. Be careful where you stash your money when you're going into the crowded environment, because up to them I make money too. You know, you have sellers all over. I mean, downtown is just the most fascinating in the way how they set up um, the whole Christmas theme for them. Like every time I see how they set it up, I'm like, you guys are really unique, because I don't think they go home. It's like a whole gathering, and the whole shopping straight through the night, straight through the morning. It's like no sleep, or even if they sleep, they take turns sleeping, because everybody's there as a community looking out for one another, because That's what it's about, and they try to eliminate as much as the crime as possible. They don't want anybody to be hurt or any injustice to be taken place, because they know it's Christmas time, a time for fun and a time for, people to make a money and to, sell some things, because people need Christmas gifts, and people going out certain places. Some people need to do their hair and their nails, because they have the sidewalk salons that they, just because the shopping is so busy and you can't get to do shopping and go to your parlor at the same time, they just do everything. They go, and the hairdressers down there shop, they do the hair on the spot, and then they'll go do the nails at the spot. Then they do their shopping and everything, get all dressed, go to their party. And it's just like that. It's just, you do everything on the one time. You don't have to leave to go to very far out to get yourself all dolled up to go out. By the time you finish shopping, your hair is done, your nails is done, you have your outfit to wear. You just basically go straight to the venue that the commitment of whatever meeting or get together you have to go to, without feeling so burdened, you know but you have to just plan out the move for the Christmas. Plan out how you're gonna strategize, how you're gonna do the time management, and just execute it pleasurably. If you go in it tensed and angry and miserable, then you're gonna come out of Christmas feeling tense, angry, and miserable, and not get nothing out of it. But Christmas is love. Once you keep that in the back of your mind, Christmas is love, because God is love. And from you have God is love, Christmas is love, and your intention is not to extort, steal, rob, and cheat somebody. You will come out blessed. You'll be so surprised to see how much blessings you get out of this season. You understand, when you come out of this season, must say God has been so good, guys. I spoke to some ladies yesterday sharing about God's goodness. And they're like, Chrissy, the COVID is so on us, and it is so hard and everything. But I must say God has been so good to me. And because of that, I have to just appreciate, give thanks, and help where I can, because that's what it is about, really. It is about we helping each other, we looking out for one another. You understand? I am that type of person by nature and by birth. The only time I get vile is when I am being attacked. Because, in society, you have some little devious people, some little evil people that decided, because you're little, or because you're short, or because you look a certain way, or because you speak a certain way, they feel, I can take her on easy, man. I'm going to bully her, or I'm going to pick her on. Now, then I get vile when that kind of situation come, that I have to face me, because it's over the years that I have been training how to stand up for myself and defend myself in times of attacks. And that's why I am here in Jamaica, still standing, because I have to learn how to call for help if I need it, and how to fight on and defend myself. I'm like a Cardi B. We're born the same month, same sign. We have a fight, even if you don't want to, but it calls for you to do it. You're gonna have to do it, because you have people out there like little walking satans that come directly to pick on you and take set on you, because they feel they can. You know? So, as I'm saying, you just continue walking with your love, and from your intention is not to purposely hurt anybody, and you're there to help people and to share with people and do the community thing, because God is community. Then you will come out of Christmas a success. That whole success story, where you can still get a good amount of things done, even though the season is coming to an end soon, right? Because we have not even a week left, so it's on countdown. So how many days? Friday, and by Thursday, it's 6 days. Yeah, less than a week before Christmas Day, right? Our government has said it's no grand market will be taking place in certain parishes or certain places or whatever. But the whole point I'm making is that it's for our own good and our own safety because of what the peoples are doing. But so far, the whole place look like a grand market. In the shopping areas, it's like a grand market. So go out, guys, have fun, do your thing because Christmas is a time for fun and love and sharing, and everybody is just so considerative. They know how to empathize with us during the season. And I can see, I'm even driving, my son is driving because my son does most of the driving, but he's driving and I will see people even stop their car to say come in, and give. So you still have good people out there, good drivers out there who are being courteous and thoughtful and helpful in the seat, while you have little road bullies that does something to really trigger your nerves. But you have to therefore choose what role you're gonna play in this Christmas season and make the best of it. So if you're going to go out with this violent or this aggression and I'm gonna do whatever, then that is what you're gonna have to be faced with. So therefore, it's either are you ready to face up with that, or you're gonna go out there with love and patience and kindness and caring. Because if you go out there with that and you see aggression coming around, you would automatically know, kill that. Take away yourself from that. That is not what you're standing for in this Christmas. And if you're faced with that, just kill that. You know how to kill it. That's what God say. You get rid of anything. Chop off your hand if it offends you. Chop off your foot. Dig out your eye. All of that is written into the Bible. So you have to know what you want for yourself and make your life what you want it to be. So far, everybody has been so good to me in Kingston and so helpful, because even when I come across a bad person who does something to hurt me or to mess up my work or my plans, there's always someone there to say, it's okay, Chrissy, I will help you, or I am here for you. It's okay, make that idiot they go on, or the person don't really know what they're doing. And I was faced with it more than once for the time that I have been back in Kingston through the Christmas season with several different people. They're trying to help, but they don't know how to help. And then, they kind of mess up my work and do things inappropriately and whatever. And God has been so good because of my prayers that I say all the time. Please, Lord, send the right people into my life to assist me and to help me, and that I can share with them and help them as well in the way that they would want to and in the way that I would want to. And remove those from my life who I feel and and they know that they have no good intention for you, or they're of no good for you, right? And so far, it has been working in such a way, because you have seen where I have seen where there are people that come and show me a way out, and it worked. It worked. And if those people did not enter into my life this season, I don't know what I would do more than to just wait until 2020 to maybe go to the country and ask my mom for help, or my husband for help, or you know find some sort of solution to come in and do it. But God was good and sent good people into my life, into Kingston, to assist me with certain scenarios. And I appreciate it, and I'm just so thankful. And these are the reason why I said, God is always around even when you think He's not. He's not. He's listening, and He's here to assist. Once you call on Him, help me, Lord. And He even look and see when certain people come in your life, and He will look and observe. And if Him don't think they're working up to the standard of His expectation for you, because as I said, there's destiny. God has a certain plan and a structure set out for each of His people. So therefore, me being in this world, God has my destiny. He has a plan for me, and this is why He has been guiding me and bringing me through certain journeys, educating me in certain way. I don't know where He's leading, but I just follow His lead. Wherever He takes me, I go. And the good thing is that so far it has always been to my betterment. is never in a situation worse. And if he sees me find myself into a bad situation, him always me always say, God, you go fix it, because you me following and as you lead me to this. And he always finds a way to pull me through it and fix it so that I am not into any danger or any kind of situation where I am going to be endangered or hurt, because I am his child. He's my creator. He's the one that I serve, worship, honor, and obey. So he's gonna try and fix things for me to make me show the world that he is Lord and Savior of my life. And that is a person that, or the being that I honor, and I obey and try to work around, work with, because human being cannot do as much as my God do, especially if he's going into the human beings to work on my behalf to continue doing his work. So I am just so thankful that I'm home and I'm relaxing on my green sofa. Green sofa. You know them love say labor right a green color. Me know the one says so. No, me no labor right. Me's nobody. Me's Christian. I love everybody. So I love everybody, guys, and I understand what the politicians do when they have to do what they do, because it's a work. It's a job. It's a job, and somebody's got to do it. And if nobody else goes into doing it, then why not they do what they can do? Yeah, and make the best of it for each of the years that they get the opportunity to make the most of it in. So just relax and enjoy your season. It's great. It's a good time. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ah! It's Christmas. Have a good evening now, peeps, because it's Friday night. I'm going to play some music and sing along and dance up a storm and watch my movies and live up my single life till I get to my love of my life, right? Take care now.